All right. Lucky number 13. Good on you for showing up again and having patience as we're spending a week just doing one technique, but it's worth the effort. And it's kind of an iterative process, as you'll see here in a minute. So, for today's practice of feel rest, I wanted to do a feel rest with eyes open. And so it'll add a new element of challenge for us. For those of you who are have the option, I invite you to go, sit out on your porch or step out of the office or your home or into a external environment if possible. Otherwise, just sitting in your office or your living room, bedroom, wherever you're at is fine. But if there's a visually more appealing option, you can do that too. And I'll go ahead and actually shoot this video without me in the way and maybe find some kind of scenery or something just to include for this special technique of feel rest, eyes open. All right, see you on the other side. All right, day 13, feel rest with eyes open practice. So let's go ahead and get started. I invite you to stretch up, settle into position. We're doing a little bit of outdoor one here for you guys to provide those of you who would like a visual field for your open eyes if you happen to be doing this on a TV or a larger screen. Otherwise, you could just use whatever environment you're in. All right. I'm going to get out of the way here. Stop blocking up the screen. And then I'll continue. All right. And just ignore the animals if they come around. It's all part of the scenery. As before, we're going to work to place our attention in the physical body or the emotional body, which is one and the same. And we're just going to train our attention into the body, looking for anywhere that is got that quality of rest that we've been working with over the last few days. And just a refresher for our definition, rest is a place where there's a lack of sensory input. For example, we used the ears or the knees or the feet, some place where you really don't have a lot of sensory activity or sensory input coming from. And we place our attention there. All the while our eyes are open, there's stuff going on in front of us, but it is not the object of our focus right now. Our awareness is concentrated into our physical body, trying to find some rest, create some rest, or just explore some neutral aspect of experience going on in your body right now. And you can use the label rest to help kind of act as a scaffolding for your practice. Rest. And remember, you can stay with one
restful experience, returning to it anytime your mind drifts or your attention is drawn somewhere else. Or you can float around every once in a while and find some other restful experience within the body. This practice includes the emotional body too. So you're relatively emotionally neutral right now, or maybe even emotionally quiet. You can train your attention to that emotional body and try to explore that quiet quality of it, that direct contact to that void of sensory input. Same with the physical rest. So although the visual field is awake and alive with activity and inputs, it's not where our awareness is concentrated. Our awareness is concentrated into the restful quality that we can find in our physical form. And if we notice our mind wandering into the inner sea, the inner ear, daydreaming, it's just like we do with the visual field. We just allow it to be in the background while we concentrate our attention on that rest that we can feel wherever it is. And just note, isn't it interesting? We can actually be contacting and directly experiencing, deeply experiencing some physical or emotional rest with this other visual field going on, with maybe a auditory inputs going on at the same time. But let's just go to the background. It's kind of like the opposite of daydreaming. And every time you notice your attention is drawn away from the rest, wherever it goes, that's part of the practice. That's a rep, like in exercise, returning your attention back to the rest. The more reps, the stronger your concentration gets. Rest. Rest. All right. Great job. Let's go ahead and wrap it up there. So, of course, this time we don't need to open our eyes because our eyes are already open. And let's end the practice right there. I'll join you here on the screen again. All right. Great job. Uh, Feel rest with eyes open. And like I said, it's kind of this incremental practice of the evolution of feel rest, taking it off the cushion and out into our daily lives. So, looking forward to seeing you tomorrow on day 14. Have a good one. Aloha. Mahalo.